Used to work part-time as a waiter at this fancy restaurant downtown. Rich families would rent out sections for birthday parties all the time, but nothing prepared me for Chloe's 9th birthday party. Her parents showed up dressed like they owned half the city, shaking hands with the manager and handing me a crisp $500 tip before anything even started. The mom pulled me aside and whispered, "She can be particular about things. This should cover any extra trouble." Red flag number 1. But hey, $500 was more than I made in 2 weeks. The party started normal enough. Chloe had this mountain of gifts stacked on 3 tables, all from stores I couldn't even afford to walk into. Designer clothes, expensive toys, electronics still in their boxes. This kid had more presents than most families see at Christmas. Then her aunt handed her this tablet case with some cartoon unicorn on it. Chloe ripped it open, took one look, and threw it straight on the floor. "I wanted the actual iPad, not some stupid cover," she screamed. The entire restaurant went dead quiet, like you could hear forks hitting plates from the kitchen. Her aunt's face turned bright red as she tried explaining that the iPad was coming separately. It was just too big to wrap with the case. Chloe stomped her foot so hard her shoe came off. "My birthday is ruined! This is the worst day ever!" She was wailing like someone had died, but it got worse, way worse. When our pastry chef wheeled out this custom 4-layer unicorn cake, hand-painted and probably worth more than my car, Chloe took one look at the pink frosting and lost it again. "That's not the right pink. It's supposed to be cotton candy pink, not bubblegum pink." She demanded we fix it right now, like we had a magic wand to change the color of already set frosting. When I tried explaining that wasn't possible, she started pushing plates off the table. 3 of our good ceramic plates shattered on the floor. I rushed over to clean up the mess, and this 9-year-old looked me dead in the eye and shouted, "Don't touch that! That's my mess!" Like she owned the broken dishes or something. Her parents just stood there looking embarrassed, but not doing anything to stop her. The dad kept checking his phone while the mom made apologetic faces at the other families. Then came the moment that made everyone's jaw drop. This sweet little girl, maybe 7 years old, walked up to Chloe with this handmade friendship bracelet. You could tell she'd spent hours on it, with little beads spelling out friends and everything. Chloe grabbed it, looked at it for like 2 seconds, and threw it straight in the trash can. "This looks cheap. I don't wear trash jewelry." The little girl started crying, not just tearing up, but full-on sobbing. Her mom swooped in, grabbed her coat, and they were out the door in 30 seconds. That's when other families started leaving too. The aunt who brought the tablet case? Gone. 3 other families with kids? Out. By the time the main course was supposed to be served, half the party had walked out. Chloe didn't care though. She was on the floor having a complete meltdown, screaming that nobody loves her enough to make this day perfect, and that everyone was stupid and mean. The parents looked like they wanted to disappear into the floor. The dad kept pulling out his wallet, slipping extra hundreds to our manager and the party planner, apologizing for the disaster. I watched him hand the party planner an extra $300 just to say sorry for how everything went down. $300 on top of what they'd already paid, just because their kid destroyed her own birthday party. By the end of the night, we had a dining room full of broken plates, cake smeared on the walls, and one 9-year-old who had managed to chase away half her own guests with her attitude. Even with all that money thrown around, you could see in everyone's faces that they'd never seen anything quite like it. The crazy part? As they were leaving, Chloe was already demanding to know what they were going to do to make up for her ruined birthday.